I remember when I was about 14, 15, and I used to piss them off, and they used to come try and hit me. And
Both
I
of
was
them?
Yeah, and I was just holding their hands and laughing.
Apparently, I learned this recently. That's illegal everywhere except bodybuilding.
Yes.
And I didn't know that bodybuilding were just so comfortable with you pumping.
Are we filming?
That is all recorded.
Cool.
Wow.
Every single bit of that.
Nice.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So,
Okay.
we are on episode 32. You're right, Kiri. Welcome back to the BroCast show.
Yes.
We're
What up?
back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell everyone in your family and around you.
We
about
are on
the show.
all the social media
And
platforms.
Tell your friends, bro.
If you want to upset any woke people, send them the show as well. Yes, especially with today's episode. But before we get into all of that, I want to just point out that we are actually very close to having the first female American president.
Yeah,
surprisingly so.
What do you mean?
So after the Trump assassination, I took it. Oh, Trump won.
Yeah,
Over.
is that not the case?
Right?
I think the whole world did.
Yeah. But then I think that's the tactic. That's why Biden pulled out, because, Biden can't win. But his replacement,
Which is
we
what,
might
Camilla,
have a
yeah?
plan.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris. We might have a plan for her. And she's actually doing quite well.
Yeah.
Is she?
She's performing quite well. She just done a speech, I think, yesterday or the day before, against Trump. Not with Trump there, but going against Trump.
Yeah.
She's pointing out, by the way, her whole crowd is 20-year-old gay dudes and girls. That demographic, right? The woke demographic, the Gen Z demographic.
PC people.
Yes, them. So her stage...
The sandwich ones.
Yes, her rally thing is full of them. Trump's rally was full of
Patriots
and blue-collar
rednecks and all them
Americans,
lot.
40-year-olds who work and pay taxes and do that kind of stuff.
More old school.
You know,
Yes.
it's so weird when you see the movements they do, man. So like,
The movement.
yeah, because listen, like politically speaking.
Oh, okay.
So like, his whole campaign was against Biden. Now they need to switch it towards. So what does that mean? It's different filters. It's different
Attack points.
Attack
and,
points. It's
Grab her by the
different,
pussy.
Well, no, now you can't say that.
No, because okay, so now this is what the two are fighting for. The black people.
They won the black vote.
Yeah.
Right?
won the black
They
vote.
won the black vote. So
Yeah.
she's already got her leg in because her dad's
she's black.
half Jamaican or whatever.
Yeah.
And her mum's Indian, right?
And was
Really?
it Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Trump
Or
used that.
Trump's
Trump
like,
used
well,
that
I've
against
known her.
You want an American?
No.
I've known her for a long time, and she was Indian. Now she's black.
Now all of a sudden she's black.
Like, is she Indian or is she black? I respect
Okay, so
both.
she was identifying herself
Yeah,
as
She grew up as an Indian
in a household.
not refugee. What's the word? Immigrant.
Yeah.
Moved to America.
Yeah.
But I mean, her
With a Jamaican
culture
dad.
is
Yes.
more geared towards
Oh
India.
yeah, there was a
than
nice edit of Trump saying exactly what you said, and whoever edited this were putting pictures of old Kamala Harris when she was younger, when she was a kid.
Was she wearing
and
the-
she was in the full.
I mean,
But now she's
does she have?
now she's black.
in a
Does
suit
she have
and-
Jamaican heritage? Yes, she does.
Yeah, but not whenever it suits her.
But that's what I'm saying. So now these two are head to head because Trump's got the whiteies.
Yeah.
I think Trump has quite a few of the black ones as well.
He does. All right. So this is what I was going to get. The movements they make.
Listen,
right?
we
Listen.
They
The
should be
movements.
voting on just the fucking color here.
Why
It's
did
ridiculous.
But that's how-
I know it's so stupid. Sorry.
Why
Go.
did Trump
Yeah.
do the whole many men, many?
I'm gonna disappoint you here.
He
I
did it.
know
It
it's
was an
not
edit.
real.
It's not real.
I know it's
Yeah.
not real.
Okay.
I know it's not
All
real.
right.
Okay. But also,
But it's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But on one of his live music,
Broadcast or whatever.
there was some R&B music in the background. Maybe not many men, but anyway, that culture.
He tried to relate using the music. Yeah.
So now he needs to move all his campaign to her, but he says, but it's okay because they're both bad campaigns. So that have Trump's saying about Kamala and Biden. Like, they're both bad.
They're both bad. Yeah. But that's what she's using.
But what, the polls are putting who ahead at the moment?
I don't know the numbers to it. I would assume Trump is ahead, but she's kind of coming up.
She's up there.
She's in the race.
She's not losing.
Yeah, she's in the race.
Doing better than Biden.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But because she can use the same points Biden tried to use. So her main one was Trump wants to mess with your abortion rights.
Yeah.
You know, so she's hitting on that. He wants to close our border. You know, so
he's already fired her publicly.
She's doing all of that stuff.
Who in the world, what government in the world wants to have their borders open?
So she doesn't want the border. She doesn't want the border. She wants it to be a free-for-all.
Yeah.
Not she, the plan or the agenda or the policies they're trying to push.
Yeah.
Trump is like, no, this is detrimental.
Because it's taken,
You know?
as he said on the, because yesterday he had a,
Debate, what?
Yeah, no,
Interview.
interview with,
Yeah.
it was 3 black journalists that they're pretty big in the UK. And most of the crowd, in the UK, in the United States, and most of the crowd were black. So he kept saying, yeah, but these people are coming and taking black jobs. And he's like, what? They ask him, what's black jobs? Like anyone who has a job.
Yeah.
But he's making it, it's also the black jobs, which are the same as the white jobs. But that's not the point.
But they're trying to call him out on it.
What do you mean black jobs?
What black jobs?
Well, yeah, but
The jobs
but
that
this is where
statistically there's more black people in.
yeah,
That would
but
be
this is
black
the
jobs
thing. This
at
is the
point.
thing. You know, he's obviously in his 78-year-old head. He's in a room full of black people, and they're debating about why Black America should vote him. So he's addressing black people, and it makes him sound a little bit off.
No, but you know
Like-
what? That's an actual statistic.
Yeah,
The government,
It is.
when
He's
they do
just
their
saying-
reports,
Yeah.
they're like African American employed people.
Yep.
It's a statistic. He's not being.
Yeah, but he says they
you know?
take all these immigrants. Listen how it sounds. These immigrants that are coming, some of them are from mental institutions and prisons, are taking your black jobs. It makes him sound a little bit off.
Yes.
But that's his 78-year-old brain just talking like he doesn't see where
Making sense of it.
where the
Issue is.
stigma is, or what did I, and you can see them. They're, they're like, what do you mean black jobs? And he means anyone who has a job.
Yeah. So I think that's why she has that possibility
what
of
it is.
winning, because
That's
he
what it
still
is.
can't relate with these sensitive motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They want someone
And as
else.
we said this yesterday on the phone with Chris. We said, this new woke generation slowly is like kind of
Poison.
The momentum.
It's slowing down.
No, the spreading momentum has slowed down.
So these are the people that can't handle Trump, evidently, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, but it's not going to disappear, as Chris said, but they're established. They won't get. It's not getting worse, but the movement that
where
happened
it's established,
is pretty
it's
high.
flourishing.
Yeah.
Where it's established, it's flourishing.
Because they're throwing it in our face on
everywhere.
every single thing.
Yeah, but
I was watching a football thing yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, on Amazon, football documentary.
Okay. Oh no.
And they were interviewing certain fans. All right, there's millions of fans to choose from. I watched 2 separate documentaries. On both of them, the fan they interviewed was a transsexual. Transsexual woman.
I don't know what that means.
Man turning into woman.
Okay, it used to be a man, now it's a woman. Okay. All
Okay.
right, one of those. All right.
On 2 separate ones, though.
So they chose them to.
They chose
in
those
England.
In England.
That's the person they chose to ask about football, not a retired Rooney, not a 50-year-old
They were talking.
fan.
They were talking. No, they were fans. These guys were fans. Sorry, girls.
Yeah.
At some point, there were guys when they became fans, I assume, and then
That's when they were fans.
yes, and then somewhere along the way they
Something
decided.
else happened.
Yeah, but I mean, it's weird to me because if you look at any football game and you look at the fans in the stadium or whatever, 99.9% of them are not transsexuals.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But you went out your way to find
Yep.
that fan to interview, just to show us that we're all good, we're all accepting.
We're a
so
part of that
We're
movement.
inclusive.
We're inclusive.
We're all inclusive.
It's like there's a mandate that if you don't include things like this in whatever you're producing, it's blacklisted. You can't.
Yep.
You have to include something.
I think they've basically, to keep the heat off any sport or any subject, they just throw in a transgender person.
Yeah.
Right? Or
It's the anti-cancellation
yeah,
policy.
yeah. I've got this person here, so we're good.
Yeah. So you can't cancel me now.
Yeah. So now I am suited for everyone to watch, and it gives the people comfort. Yeah, but it doesn't, because half
Listen,
those people don't want to watch it.
Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with someone
No one
being a
does.
fan and interviewing them and they're trans or whatever. I have no problem. It's just that like I said, it's like they're going out their way to find someone to put in our face.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because like I said, bro, look at any football game and look in the stadium, look at the fans, and
so let's call it
try
from
and
now.
find how many of those.
Let's call it from now. In the next 4 years, the next running president could be.
You mean in the States?
An Indian black woman.
Could be a transgender person.
He means the next election.
The next one.
One day. I don't know about 4 years.
Hey!
Isn't there already?
That's too soon.
I'll tell you
they
why.
already-
Well, all of this shit we spoke about 5 years ago that we thought was going to happen in the future.
Happening.
In the next, when we're 50.
We are in the future.
It's already fucking happened and
gone.
overpassed our expectations.
We're ahead of time.
Oh
ahead of
my
schedule.
God,
Ahead
bro.
of
If we
schedule.
could have a camera back then to say the stuff that we said, and then it just, you know.
Bro, fuck that. You don't even have to go that far back. Go to 2019.
I know, man.
Go
I
from
know.
2019. It's
The
from
world's
COVID
changed.
onwards. The whole world has just gone to
La
shit.
La Land. Cuckoo Land. more
this
like.
Big time. Big time.
Bro, we're living in the movies that we're taking the piss in parodies. We
Yeah.
are living in parodies.
Yep.
It's a joke.
Well, unfortunately, at the end of every civilization, if you go back in history and you check, they have gender issues. It happened before and it's happening again.
Bro, there's no fucking issues. Like, men are better at certain things,
And women
physically,
are better than-
biologically, and women are better at other things.
Before we open that can of worms,
Yeah.
there's no issue with the female president at all. Her personality, I wish she doesn't become a president.
Because of
as
her.
Kamala Harris, but a female can be president,
I got no
generally speaking.
Yeah.
But please, not this one.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing.
Not the psychopathic ones.
Let it be fair, even though it's one of the most rigged thing in the world, the elections. In a perfect world, let it be fair, but whatever. I saw an old interview of an old president. He said he was talking to a crowd. A young girl asked him, this is like 60s, 50s. They asked him, when do you think about a female president or something? And he says, one day you'll have a female president, but it's not going to happen the way you think it's going to happen. You're going to have a male president, and for some reason, he's going to have a female vice president. And for some reason, he's going to withdraw. And that's who your first female president will be.
She won't run the whole way.
Bro, he called this back then in black and white TV.
Yeah, man. It's a little short. It's lovely.
You know?
Because he's speaking the fucking future.
And if she gets elected, that's exactly what happens.
Exactly. When I first saw it, I was like, yeah, but she won't get elected, so this video is bullshit. But now it's like, okay, this video is relevant now because there's a good chance she might be the one.
You know? But speaking about roles between females and males, the Olympics are on.
Oh, my boys.
Is it? They're on?
My boys.
Yes.
I don't know if you ever... You know when you're a kid, you've got sisters, right?
I have.
So...
Yes.
How old is your sister, the youngest one?
34.
And you are?
33.
So she's a year older than you?
Yep.
She's... Okay, and your older one? She's 3 years older than you?
3 years older than me, yeah.
So when you were 10 and she was 13, could she beat you up?
Not really.
Not really. Like, could she hurt you? Like,
Maybe if she used her brain a little bit.
Couldn't-
All right.
She couldn't,
She couldn't overpower.
So
Yeah.
I'm starting from 10. So here's a question: when you were 13
Yeah.
and she was 16,
Yeah.
could she even touch you at this point?
I remember when I was about 14, 15, and I used to piss them off, and they used to come try hit me. And I
Both
was
of
just,
them?
Yeah, and I was just holding their hands and laughing,
Right.
kind of
Okay.
thing, because you know.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
that's how it works, right? So let's say you get Conor McGregor and Ngannou to fight.
Yeah.
Right. That's the
Conor's
big
gonna
difference,
die.
right? Doesn't mean he's got zero possibility and all of that, but we're saying, like, logically speaking, that's why there's divisions.
Yes.
Here's another point.
Division. That sounds so.
It's such a divisive word.
Yes, it's not inclusive at all.
That's his whole purpose.
Jesus.
It's a divisive word for that reason.
Segregation.
Yeah. So here's another thing. You watch a lot of UFC, Chris, and you've watched a lot of sports in your life.
Yep.
So if a male tests positive for steroids, what are steroids?
Basically, they make him too strong. Or
What's the main
Protein.
substance they use?
Protein, no?
No. Testosterone.
Testosterone, sorry.
Right?
Testosterone.
So if a male's taking if he's taking testosterone, right? Which what does that mean? Two males
Gets
the
an
same
unfair
weight.
advantage.
It gives him a very big
So
unfair
two males the
advantage.
same weight, right? In the
Yeah.
same division,
Yeah.
but one of them's taking testosterone. So that means one of them has higher testosterone levels than the other one. Correct?
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Yes.
And they are completely
Disqualified.
Apparently,
disqualified.
I learned this recently. That's illegal everywhere except bodybuilding.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
didn't know that
What?
bodybuilding was just so comfortable with you pumping.
Bro,
You
because
know,
you
like,
can't get that
so
big naturally.
comfortable. Yes, but so comfortable
Yeah,
with
because
pumping.
these
That's
guys-
my
You
thing.
know why
you know
that
what
is
I
a
mean?
shock? Because this has been going on since before Arnold, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's been regular.
This was always.
Yeah, no, that's
This is how
regular.
this shit started.
That's regular
So
stuff.
comfortable with pumping.
Powerlifters, no.
Yeah,
Strongmen,
yeah.
no.
But the
Bodybuilders, yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Because
sorry.
that's all for show. Anyway.
So if one of them has cheated, right, and has more testosterone
Yeah.
for some reason, like a lot more.
disqualified
They're
immediately.
disqualified.
out. Probably ruined the career.
So let's take a 5'10" transgender female. That is a male now, identifies as a male. 5'10", 5'11".
No, other way around.
No, you used to be female, now it's male.
No.
No.
That's
it's a
what you
male.
just said.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was
Used
a
to be
male,
male.
and now it's a female.
Okay.
Yes.
Right? So 5'10" female,
Yes.
Yeah.
registered female, at 69 kg,
Mm-hmm.
right? And a 5'9" female,
Actual female.
biological female, at 66 kilos. So we've got 3 kilos difference. So,
Yeah.
so the size is okay.
Yeah.
Now, one of them has quadruple the amounts of testosterone of the other.
Naturally.
Yeah? So who am I talking about? Did you
Yes, I know.
did you guys see the Olympic?
Was it Moroccan fighter or something?
No,
Where
he's
is he from?
sorry,
She.
she is.
She.
It's gonna be difficult for me. She is. Okay, so she is.
She no, she is.
Go on, boy.
She,
Oh, sorry,
she
girl.
is. We must find another one.
So-
They are, you know.
So Imani Khalif.
Imani Khalif.
Yes.
Imani Khalif.
That's the female name, yeah?
She's a.
That could be a male name.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Mr. Imani Khalif. Like,
So
Sorry.
she's Algeria.
Algeria.
Yes,
Okay.
of Algeria.
Wait.
she-
Is this
This is the Olympics.
is this the actual female?
No, this
No.
is the male. Sorry, this is
The-
the. Oh my god.
This is the
This is the transgender female.
I can't even say that word.
The
Shit.
biological female was
So
the
the-
Italian
Yeah.
fighter.
So out of Africa, we've got this.
Not Nigeria, Algeria.
Algeria.
Is that
Yeah, that's
Africa?
Africa.
Yeah.
Algeria.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah. So
Wow.
against the
you
Italian
hear about
Angela Carini.
No.
Yep. So Angela Carini tapped out in 46 seconds, boys.
Just one sec. Yeah. These athletes, okay, they work their whole fucking life, okay, to get this opportunity
I'm
to
gonna
go to
cover
the
that.
Olympics.
Listen to this.
Okay.
So 46 seconds.
Boxing. We're talking boxing.
She got hit once in the face,
They're
and
both
then
light featherweights, right? 6 foot. Let's say they're both the same size, okay? One's a transgender
Female.
female, one's a
Female.
Okay? 46 seconds, the Italian woman, who, by the way, as Kiri just mentioned, has been around the block all her life with boxing. She's been sparring with everyone, bruv. She's no joke. Okay? She's the Italian... She's the Olympic champion. I mean, she represents Italy.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's the one.
Yep.
I put a pin on that one sec.
Yep.
Jake Paul did something really nice. Did you hear about that?
No.
Because he sent a message, a tweet out or whatever, asking her to come and have a fight on his platform so she can have a fair and proper fight.
Wait. Because she quit at 46 seconds, bro, because she got punched in the nose, and she was like
She said
Quick
I've
question,
never
'cause I
been.
didn't see it. Jab.
a jab,
Was
right?
it 2 jabs?
Two
It
jabs.
was pretty good.
It was a jab.
No, a jab, not
Yeah.
a.
So
No,
he
it wasn't
jabbed
like
her
a
in the
haymaker.
nose, and she
She
completely.
felt it.
She
She
was
said
like,
that
"Forget
was the
this."
hardest I've ever been hit in
She's
my
been
face.
training all her life for this, right? All her fucking adult life and her childhood to get to this fucking ring, right? And she gets punched by a fucking dude in the face.
And she felt
okay? And she felt it. She's like, I've never, ever, ever felt power like this from any other opponent.
Female opponent.
She crumbled down, crying. By the way, this Khalif guy, girl, the year before was disqualified
from the WRC championship
for
The
too
world
much
qualifier.
testosterone in his body.
In the female divisions.
In the female division.
Yes.
So how is he back?
Bananas!
Because the Olympic
Hormones.
the Olympic Committee and stuff have separate regulations to what the other other competitions and whatever have, and in their eyes, this is fine. The Khalifa whatever fits all the.
Bro, I can't believe that the Olympics
are letting this shit happen.
Well, it's that what do you mean you can't believe? They gave us. They gave us the opening of it.
Yes,
right.
but
That was
in the last Olympics. You would have told me all these they're gonna be in the wrong divisions in the next Olympics.
Bro,
I'd be like, no, not the Olympics.
Yeah, well,
listen, okay. We're not trying to be exclusive to trans or anything like that, but you want to compete in sports, create your own fucking divisions.
Yep.
Trans men, trans women.
I think Dana White says that,
Like
right?
it's the most simple fucking thing to do. It's the most obvious thing to do.
And make weight divisions, by the way.
Dude, women have worked their ass off to get their own division. Biological women, all right? And now any dude that is mid-rank to bottom in the men's rank
Can go be number one.
Can be number one easily.
Bro, listen to some facts.
That's the thing. That these women are killing themselves their whole life to get a chance to perform at this shit. And because of these people, they don't get to.
Listen to this,
Imagine
bro.
all the athletes that didn't go through because these guys beat them.
Yeah.
This is just some rough numbers, right?
Yeah.
Men versus women punching power study. Male average power during a punching motion was 162% greater than the females, with the least power men still stronger than the most powerful women. Do we understand what we're talking about here?
The least powerful man is still
162% greater
than the most powerful female.
Like, so what does that
It's
mean?
biology, guys. We're not being fucking sexist or whatever you want to call it. It's biology. This is what it is. I don't understand how this is an issue now. For thousands of years, we had like a clear role of what a man and a woman is.
It's what he said earlier. It's at the end of a civilization. So why the end? Because that's when it gets comfortable.
Yeah.
Right. So it got so comfortable in the last 100 years that people started thinking too much. It's like, oh, a man hurt me, so I don't like men anymore.
People didn't have
woman
enough
hurt me, so I don't like women anymore.
Do you reckon these people don't have enough problems in their life and they're trying to create something
a
for
lot
themselves?
of the
Yeah?
I think it's
A lot
payback.
of the times,
I think
yes.
it's payback because 100 years ago you could swing a bat in a woman's face and it was all right.
I was never all right.
But that's what they said. That's what they said. It was legal. I mean,
Yeah,
why
wouldn't
can't
go
we
to
find
jail.
the middle?
You wouldn't go
Why
to jail.
can't we find the middle? What the fuck? So listen to this. Female upper body strength 50 to 60% that of men. Female lower body strength is about 60 to 70% of
men.
Yeah, of lower body strength. So it's just like, what does that mean? It's half your power, and that's if she's your size.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Bro, the muscles, the bones, everything's built differently. We're not the same.
It's not even the size. It's our muscles are a lot more active than their muscles.
Right.
Due to testosterone and protein
And nature is
intake and whatever.
perfect. It balances
You know?
everything. Women have a way higher pain tolerance than
They do.
male because of the actual fucking because
Labor.
of birth and this and that, and they don't have the muscle and so they need a higher pain tolerance. You know, nature's perfect, bruv. Look at this. I remember seeing some guy talking about how strong his 6'2" powerlifter girlfriend was. He said she weighed like 220 pounds and deadlifted 370 pounds. She trained for years to get there. Meanwhile, I'm an inch or two shorter and weigh much less than her, and I hit 375 pounds in just under 6 months of consistent training in high school. So
he
one's
hasn't
a
even developed
powerlifter
yet.
professional. She's devoted her whole life to it to get to the 370. And the other guy's a fucking high school kid that he reached
still.
that. He was growing. He reached that when he was just like 17 years old. So obviously, I'm not saying that there's no woman out there that's stronger than a male, but the average male is stronger than a female. The average female has a higher tolerance than pain tolerance.
If
than
you were
men.
to put the strongest woman in the world against the strongest man in the world,
She'd lose.
like I would think
not even-
very easily.
But
Not
you know
even a
what it is,
question.
bro. You know what it is. This is where females get confused, in my opinion, because men want to be stronger because they want to protect.
No man wants a strong, independent, fierce woman. No fucking man wants that shit. All right. I would think that a man that wants to start a family and get if you want to start a family, you want to get married, you want to have a woman at home that's gonna need you. You want a family that needs you. Yeah. These women that have everything, they're too entitled. Yeah. They think they're owed everything. I'm a queen. I deserve everything because I'm smart and I have a job. And yeah, good for you. But if you can't, you're gonna end up with a cat in your 50s, and that's it. That's gonna be your family. All right. You're not gonna find no one like that.
Or you're gonna marry into a family.
Or you're gonna find one of these beta cis men. These pussies that like to be told everything.
Look,
what to do and how to act.
Being a strong woman is probably one of I think they have their own. What do I mean? Like they have their version of strength. They have their version of stoicism. They have their version of fucking being a hero, like heroic. Throughout history, they're not just unimportant beings.
No, that's
that
not what
we
we're
need
saying.
to throw to the
That's
side.
not what we're saying.
We are equal, but we are not the same. There's a difference.
Well put.
We are equal, but we are not the same. Equality and being the same, as I've said this a million times, there's a Ferrari and there's a Lambo. They're both 720 horsepower. They both weigh the same. But they're different, right? They're equal,
they're built different.
But they're built different for different things, for different
different situations.
There's a 6'2" ballerina out there, and there's a 6'2" fucking sumo wrestler out there. All right, they're equal in their measurements when it comes to height or whatever, but they're not the same. They're not doing the same thing.
Not even.
And
close.
they have their roles. And when you fuck with nature's roles, shit happens. And this is where we at today, right?
We've been fucking with it big time many years now. And is it just this one, or are there more athletes?
Oh, there's a few
more
things happening. But this is my question.
It was in the previous Olympics as well. There was a few of them. You remember the New Zealand bodybuilder, weightlifter, powerlifter, didn't even win.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
That's worse. But this is what I want to know about the Olympics. I don't know this because I it's so hard to find. By the way, it's not easy.
You can't just Google stuff.
Yeah,
you got to go on other sites.
You got to go on X. You got to go here and there. It's different. This is what I want to know. So, what qualifies this transgender female to be a transgender female? Is she on hormone replacement therapy? Is she just a regular guy that said I'm a female?
No.
So that means I can do it, you can do it?
Yeah, they test their levels, their hormone levels and the testosterone levels and all these kind of things to see.
So then she's taking hormones to bring her natural testosterone down.
The levels are around the same as a biological woman's. That's what they're supposedly aiming for.
More or less.
Yeah. But it's not. It's not the same. It's not. I don't. Even if you put it down to that level,
bro, bones,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can change your hormones and stuff, but your muscles and your bones are what they are.
Look at the pictures. Look at his forearm when he's punching her, right? Like he's not
two
a big
jabs.
He's not a big guy, girl.
And she felt it, and
two
she's
jabs.
like, I'm gonna die here.
Yeah,
bro.
basically, she said, I'm not gonna like.
She's saving her life,
bro. She was in tears. She was devastated. She's like, I've let my country down. I'm really sorry, but I just couldn't continue with this. Like I was scared for my life, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah. She was scared, and
I was scared for my life. I've never been hit that hard in my life.
And we have
that was just like the opening round, man. So like, she weren't gonna go the whole fight just getting pummeled.
And of course, we've got the men of men to say.
The men of men.
Yeah. If you want anyone to say how it is, it's this guy.
They want to have men playing in women's sports. You saw the boxer today, the Italian female boxer, just saying, I can't be here. 2 shots. 2 shots. She pulled away. She said, I can't fight this.
40 seconds in.
Well, she got hit with 2 jabs. And a jab is not supposed to be that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the stuff, but I'm not used to taking jabs. It's not my thing. But I will tell you, 2 jabs, and she said, no more, I don't want. Because she got hit so hard. She said, I've never been hit like that before. And, I always use weightlifting as the ultimate. But I think that fight may be, there will be no men playing in women's sports when we're elected.
Boom!
And they fucking shouldn't be.
As simple as
As
It
simple
shouldn't be.
as that,
As
bro.
simple as that.
And everyone's like, yeah.
Dude, if they have a growing community and there's more and more of them, they want to get involved in sports, blah, 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 they should have that right. Don't take that away from them.
Make them their own
Make
division.
them their own division.
Make
It's
them
so
their own
fucking simple.
division.
Why are you complicating it? Is it the trans community that are pushing for this to happen? Or
I
is
don't
it,
think so.
No, because like, are they happy to
I
have
think
their
it's just
own
a part of a big
division,
agenda, bro.
or is it them just being more like, no, I'm a woman, I should be included in the women?
Is it possible to be that delusional, man?
I don't know.
As the
I don't know.
athlete,
Are they?
To
Right.
be walking into the ring and thinking this is a fair fight?
So let's see what mainstream...
Well, they obviously do, don't they? Because
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, they are. But mainstream Sky News is 2 minutes. All right?
All right.
Well, our sport correspondent Rob Harris is in the French capital for us. Rob, we'll get on to the medals in a moment, but let's just pick up on what we've just been hearing. This is a topic that the government here in the UK has also been talking about.
The government.
Yes, here in Paris today, I've been talking to the Culture Secretary, Lisa Nandy, who watched the fight like many other people yesterday. The bout that lasted just 46 seconds before Angela Carini felt
Sky
she had
News.
to withdraw because her safety was being jeopardised by Iman Khalif, and it has reawakened
Iman
that
Khalif.
discussion about...
Iman.
Iman.
Iman Khalif.
Amanda.
eligibility within sport, gender eligibility and testing of that eligibility too, with questions about potentially raised testosterone levels of Khalif, and it's causing all sorts of challenges for the International Olympic Committee, but also back in Britain.
Because other females get that too, just for no reason. Actually, they do, and they're treated for it. They don't join the Olympics.
Are formed, and this is what Lisa Nandy, the Culture Secretary, had to tell me here in Paris.
It was a very uncomfortable watch. It was an incredibly short watch, but incredibly uncomfortable to see. And I know from being here in Paris that there are a lot of women competitors who are very concerned, not just about whether we're getting the balance right between inclusion, fairness and safety in boxing, but in other sports as well. Successive governments have always said that these are often quite complex biological matters. In this case, I think it is
it's very
more complex.
simple. Where's the complete? Where does it? Where do they?
What do you lose?
Where's the confusion?
Than is being presented on social media, and so it's right that sporting bodies take those decisions. But I have a role, the government has a role to make sure that they have the guidance, the support and the advice that they need to be able to make those decisions and get that balance right.
It's the centre of gender controversy.
Complicating all this for the International Olympic Committee is the decision last year at the World Boxing Championships to disqualify Khalif just when she was on for a medal. The dispute, though, centres on the fact that the organisation overseeing that championship is in dispute with Olympic organisers over governance issues, integrity matters, and indeed funding links to Russia. So they're challenging just how they reached their decision last year, while not disputing that there might well have been...
Come on, man.
His man's shoulders.
You can't change bone structure, man.
No.
An issue, because even the Olympic organisation's own website did, until very recently, reference the elevated testosterone levels that led to Khalif being disqualified. Now, there was another boxer who was also no longer able to compete at that event, and that's Lin Yu-ting from Taiwan.
Right.
Now, she's going to be in action later today here at the Olympics. She's a two-times world champion, and she's going to be facing an Uzbek opponent.
Right, the Olympics.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, though.
You're not shocked?
No. I feel a bit guilty. For one of the reasons why I want these things to stop is because I don't want to see someone like Khalif lose, because he's still a man, and that means he lost to a woman.
Why? I want him to lose.
No, I
Yes.
don't, because they're going to use that. They're
As
going
an
to use that as an excuse to promote
say,
it
to
more.
say it's fair.
They're going to say, no, you see, women are
Good.
just
The
as
higher
good
up
as...
the goal they go, the harder they will fall.
It
So,
fucks with the pride, you know?
I know, I get it. But on better news, you know, going back to regular stuff that could happen to any one of us. A French pole vaulter,
Yes.
Anthony Amirati, is disqualified for knocking down the bar with his penis.
Nice. That's why you should be taping it when you're doing that.
I wish
There needs to be
he
something.
was a
Hold
transgender
it.
guy.
Imagine.
If
It's
he
a-
was-
it's
Oh
a-
my God.
In the female division, is that... But I'm a female. That doesn't
Bro,
count.
your knob hit the fucking thing. Your knob.
All right, I assume the ones that qualify, the transgender ones,
No.
have they not gone through the whole...
No. The penis has
don't know.
nothing to do about it. My friend Kiri.
No, is
the
it literally
penis
just the
is an
hormone levels?
irrelevant
That's it.
Dunno.
body part at this point. Yes, they have penises, some of them, okay?
The penis.
They have penises.
But we still say they're women, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they choose.
So they didn't even commit to the bit.
No.
Didn't even like...
No, didn't even go all the way.
Like, prove it, motherfucker.
Yeah, prove it.
Prove it.
Prove it.
I believe those guys. The
Yeah.
ones that go through it, they cut it all off. That's,
something was wrong.
That's irreversible.
Something was wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
and,
15 years ago, it used to be called, mental illness, but
Yeah.
now it's...
But something's wrong at least. You know, they were brave enough to do it.
Uh-huh.
Like,
You
they
know?
really believe it. I
Bravery.
believe them.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I believe them.
Yeah.
All right?
Bravery,
We
yeah.
used to think that they were mentally ill, but no longer
You know,
is that
this
the
guy
case.
made such a good point, bruv, on the podcast. I can't remember who it is. He says, you know what, just let everyone become transgender. Don't fight it, right?
Yeah.
And all these LGBTQ or whatever, LB, whatever it is. Anyway.
No, but it's when it affects our kids.
He said,
where we have a
let
problem with
it
this.
go for 2 generations, yeah? At some point, there's going to be a war.
Oh, yeah?
Right?
And then we're all fucked.
No, and we're going to eliminate all of them because they don't assemble armies, he says. There's no gay armies
Well,
of fighters, right? And he said, yeah, but what, you believe they don't have the... He's like, well, I believe they'll have your back. That was the joke. But the thing is that he's saying, let it be, let them form an army, which
And
they
then
won't.
wipe them out later.
And then we'll just
but
wipe
that's
them
a
out.
bit-
that's
Let
a
it
bit
go the
much.
whole way so it actually becomes men versus,
No, but it's
the rest.
or regular.
they've got the government with them though.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
So that's a civil war. That's
It's going to
fine.
take time.
That's
And
a
it's going
big
to
one.
yeah, he's
That's
going
a
like
big
for the
one.
whole
That's a
let
big
them
one.
go out of control
Listen.
and let's fight and let's see what happens.
If America wants to do that,
Yeah,
just
obviously.
America,
they're
though.
far enough for
No,
us.
let
just
Ameri-
America.
Yeah, but let America
they
do
set
it
the
first.
precedent. Yeah, but they set the precedent for
I don't
for
think
everyone else.
so, bro.
Let
Not
America do it
anymore.
first.
Well, because now the
Um,
world is laughing at them,
Yeah,
but they are still kind of following them.
they are. They are.
That's the thing.
Bro.
And trends do come out of America, but I think this was a situation in Paris, London, in Copenhagen. They've had these issues. It's just been on the down low.
But
You
by
know
the
what I
way-
mean? America brought it up with
Anyway.
the power of media and propaganda.
How long have we been talking about this?
But wait.
Enough.
All right, one second.
Enough.
Let's just say, generally speaking, how much of a terrible job France has done. This
Oh yeah, the Olympics are ruined.
like the whole thing with the shit.
The
waters,
organisers, not the athletes.
No.
No, of course.
Bro,
yeah.
the beds, the sleeping, the food, they run out of food.
The river.
the
They run
river,
out
the
of food.
shit. Yeah,
We
They
said
run-
that last
Oh,
time.
yeah.
yeah.
How do
So
you run out of food?
the whole thing. Just don't do it again.
It's such a burden hosting the Olympics.
It is.
Countries have realized
It's
that.
also super fucking unfair for the athletes.
Oh, mate.
What?
The NBA athletes, you saw, I
No,
said,
no,
I
hold
said it
on.
last time,
Fuck
they've got their own fucking 5-star hotels and everything. They're like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
We're going somewhere luxury.
Okay. Most of the athletes, besides these kind of athletes that are minted because they get 250 million
No,
in
it's
5
the
years.
sport. There's not so much sport in powerlifting.
No,
There's so much
it's
money
not
in
even that. It's not
powerlifting.
even that. These are athletes, all right? They're professional athletes. They're the ones that have got themselves in that position to compete.
Yeah.
All right? Who makes money out of this?
The organizers.
Yeah,
Only.
they make like 20% or less.
Bro, they don't
Something
even. The athletes don't make fuck all, bro. They make.
They should be
peanuts.
making
They-
a million.
They're just
minimum.
doing it
Like,
for their
if you win a
country.
gold, you should it should be for sure a million. You know what I mean?
It's
You win a
so
gold
weird
medal, there you
because
go.
they kept the whole
They-
ancient feeling. You do it for your country.
They supposedly
By
get
making a lot of
money from their countries for representing them. Blah,
Sponsorships.
Blah, blah. It's
No,
sponsorships.
no, but that
you're not
means
getting a prize.
They pay for their food, they pay for their
Yeah, yeah,
training,
but-
their coaches, their
Yeah,
massages.
yeah, but you're not
and all
getting a
that. Yeah.
prize
You're not
for
getting,
winning.
Yeah. You're not getting paid.
Besides, the prize is, the honor for winning a gold medal for your country. That's your payment.
Nah,
Which,
man.
yeah, fair enough. That's nice, but like, bro, why the fuck are you making money and I'm not? Then I've done all the effort here,
Really.
innit?
Yeah.
Olympics. There you go. It's
The formula just isn't working. Like Eurovision.
no, they don't
like
know what they're doing. Eurovision, but there's a bunch of countries out
Yeah,
of
the
Europe.
formula's gone. They need to completely revamp the whole
Wasn't America
thing.
in Eurovision this year? In
No, I don't
Australia?
I like Turkey's in there.
Australia.
Israel's in there.
Eurovision.
Turkey?
Turkey, Israel.
Eurovision.
Yeah, Euro.
Well, yeah, but the NFL they're world champions.
Oh yeah,
Of their own-
world
that's
champions
a different
of their own
thing.
country.
The NBA World Championship, in New York.
Well, it's like, we don't even need to compete with the other guys.
Yeah,
like,
they're not even close.
Listen, we
it's
want,
true.
we just want Greece to win the basketball.
yeah.
We want the Antetokounmpos
Oh,
to
you
win
mean
it.
in the Olympics?
Olympics.
In the Olympics.
Yeah,
When's that
man.
happening?
It's now.
Right now,
It's
live.
happening. Well, I don't know. Not,
Come
not
on,
right
Yanni.
this second,
Do
but
your
yeah.
thing, bruv.
All right.
Yanni.
Yanagis.
Johnny.
And you was gonna finish off on
Yeah, let's switch it up. Switch it up.
what was it?
Aliens.
Yeah, I called him yesterday, and we were discussing what we're gonna talk about. And I'm like, me and Antonio, we mentioned about this Olympic thing, whatever. But he said he's gonna do something funny. Maybe you bring that, but. I was gonna say tie it in, and he said aliens. Yeah, he's like, I'm sure you can find a way to tie it in with aliens.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
could tie
yeah.
anything with aliens.
Yeah, if you
could-
want to.
I made the-
McDonald's, there's a link.
I made the joke as well with that link, but I'm not going to say it
Yeah,
now.
it's a bit
Oh.
heavy. So you can imagine.
The Dead Baby Project.
What are we doing?
I'm just getting right into it.
Let's go.
Just enjoy the ride, Chris.
The Dead Baby Project.
So I'm getting into it.
What is this?
The dead.
This is the conspiracy.
Dead Baby Project.
The government was stealing dead bodies to do radioactive testing.
Dead baby bodies.
True or false?
True.
True.
True. You believe that shit.
Yeah.
Right. The truth. The government was stealing parts of dead babies.
That's worse.
Dead bodies. Sorry. Because they needed young tissue, they recruited a worldwide network of agents to find recently deceased babies and children and then take samples and even limbs, each collected without notification or permission of the more than 1,500 grieving families.
Wait a minute.
They didn't even know. They just...
That number is so low. That's such a
1,500.
fake number.
Oh, yeah, that's
such a fake number.
What's the number? What was the number?
1,500.
Yeah.
1,500.
Yeah.
That's such a fake number.
That's in one hospital.
if you're
mate.
doing that,
Yeah.
you're doing it big time.
That's more like, I want to say 15,000 at least.
A day.
A day.
That's why you're in Africa. That's why you're in South America, Asia, because you want the numbers.
Bro,
Pump
did
the
you guys
numbers.
see that journalist fucking walking around, fucking negotiating people to buy babies?
No.
And he's videoing the whole thing, bruv. It's the lightest.
Bro,
So that's
Uh,
real. So that's real.
That's
That
real.
baby project thing is real.
All right.
Great stuff. Let's
Bad
go.
booze.
Bad booze.
Bad booze.
Okay.
Boo! Yeah.
So,
No,
you know-
alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah.
booze.
Yeah. So during what was it, like the 30s or something, 20s?
what was it
There was a
called?
prohibition.
Prohibition, right?
Yeah.
Where no
So-
alcohol was allowed.
During prohibition, the government poisoned alcohol to keep people from drinking.
I believe that's true. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I've
for
heard
sure,
that.
bro,
I think
for
I've heard
sure.
that before.
Mate. That's
Crazy
nothing.
conspiracy theories almost always suggest the government is behind it all, and they were right. Again.
Again, yeah,
Manufacturers of industrial alcohol had been mixing their product with dangerous chemicals for years prior to prohibition. But between 1926 and 1933, the federal government pushed manufacturers to use stronger poisons to discourage bootleggers from turning the alcohol into moonshine. That didn't stop the bootleggers or their customers, and by the end of prohibition, more than 10,000 Americans had been killed by tainted booze.
killing your own people like that, bro.
Wow, man.
Limiting
hell,
alcohol is a health advice doctors can agree on, but these health controversies are conspiracies still divide people.
Wow.
So, yeah, trust the
So
government, people.
basically,
They're looking after you.
But the thing is, they were doing that before prohibition.
Well,
No, that's what he said. They were poisoning them, but in 1926, when prohibition
They
came,
were using-
they upped the dose.
Yeah.
Because now it's illegal, and now the boys were making moonshine.
Yep.
So they're like, all right, let's fuck with our own product.
Yeah.
By poisoning it. Fucking wankers.
Bro, do you know what they used to cook McDonald's chips in?
No.
There was 3 ingredients.
Yeah.
Beef tallow, which is beef fat,
Yeah.
potatoes, and sea salt. They
Sea
used to
salt?
be good for you.
Don't know.
Yeah? But now they've found all these other seed oils which are cheaper and blah, 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 blah. And now,
Carcinogens,
and now it's the
basically.
most cancerous fucking product you can consume. So look, from the most fucking healthy thing, we've got, it's the same product, but it's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on with everything.
I'm poisoning it.
Of course,
Next.
everything. Government mind control. Okay.
It's true.
Yeah, you know which one this is.
Oh, yes.
It's Project MK Ultra.
Ultra.
You know MK Ultra?
Yeah.
So the conspiracy is the CIA was testing LSD and other hallucinogenic drugs on Americans in a top secret experiment
Pineapple
on behavior
Express.
modification. All right? They were basically trying to create super soldiers. They were trying to create drugs.
Psychic powers.
Things like that.
Wow.
They were trying to basically use it to control people, but it kind of backfired.
What? They want to control
It
people.
completely fucking backfired for them because, as we know, LSD, like people that have done LSD have
Had a good time.
No, it's not that just that they had a good time.
They've
it changed them.
yes.
Literally, like you talk to people that did LSD,
Mushrooms, LSD,
30
DMT,
years
all of it.
later,
Yeah.
they will tell you that yes, like
That's what happened
changed
to me.
my
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Because it just opens your mind.
Yep.
So the program was known as MK Ultra, and it was real. The CIA started by using volunteers. The novelist Ken Kesey was one notable subject. I don't know any novelists, anyway.
No.
But the program head soon began dosing people without their knowledge.
Put a British accent.
MK Ultra left many victims.
Go. I like it.
MK Ultra left many victims permanently mentally disabled. Don't miss these 11.
What?
So yeah, they were doing that.
They scratched that one big
The
time.
Dalai Lama is a CIA agent. That's a conspiracy.
The Dalai Lama is a CIA agent. Wow, that one I'll say is fake.
That one's fake.
I'll say that one.
Now, if
maybe there was one.
No, if they
No,
were,
the Dalai Lama. The guy you know is still kicking about. The main guy.
bro, if he worked for the Secret Service, maybe.
Oh, CIA. It's a CIA
I
agent.
don't think that one's true.
The truth. Perhaps the reason the Dalai Lama is smiling in all those photos has something to do with the six-figure salary he pulled down from the US government during the 1960s.
Oh my god.
According to declassified intelligence documents,
Declassified.
he earned $180,000 in connection with the CIA's funding of the Tibetan resistance to the tune of $1.7 million per year.
Nice.
The idea was to disrupt and hamper China's infrastructure.
Right. Is the pigeons ones there?
Okay, so he made a deal
Pigeons?
with the CIA to protect them against China, to have a fighting chance, because China was going big time trying to destroy them. China.
Yeah.
And so making a deal with the CIA to save your culture and your people, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and money. You
Yeah.
know, like, fair enough.
Do you-
But he's not a CIA agent.
No. There's
right?
a difference.
There's a difference.
Yeah, he did go through
Let
training.
me give you one that's going to
Wait,
blow
wait.
your mind.
Wait. What about the bit? Did you see the movement with all these fucking kids in the roads holding things like
Where?
in America? Pigeons are CIA robots.
No.
Oh.
But I'm sure
That's
there's
an
one out
interesting
there.
one. That's
I'm
an
sure there's
interesting
one
one, yeah.
out there. I'm sure there's one
A
out
drone
there.
that looks like a pigeon.
No,
Spying on you.
no. All birds.
All
All
pigeons.
birds.
All
All
pigeons.
pigeons.
No, that's
All
not okay.
birds
That's,
are CIA or their governmental and he goes, what do you think? How do you think they got Google Maps? They just walked around everywhere. So that's
Send the pigeons, man.
That's the
argument,
That's
yeah?
how he confirms his theory.
so we've lost intelligence.
Oh, yeah. Was this...
We've lost intelligence. We
Right.
didn't have
Does that
it.
shock you?
It's magic.
All right,
They're
listen.
controlling the pigeons.
Listen to this one, yeah? The government is spying on you.
No shit.
Bro.
What?
Don't even read that one.
Yeah.
Like, I know that.
Big Tobacco knew that cigarettes cause cancer.
No
What?
shit.
They knew it, but
No
they still
shit.
gave
Bro,
us it.
you know what?
Before the
Really?
warnings.
There's one advert
Really?
from back in the day. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's with Marlboro. Have you ever seen this fucking advert? It's from back in the day, and it's a guy.
Bro, they only admitted to cancer in the 1990s that it causes
Listen,
cancer.
he's a guy fixing his car.
Yeah.
He's like, I like to smoke a cigarette because that's what men do. And he gets a cigarette. He's like, he's going like. There's a whole advert of promoting that men should smoke cigarettes because they're men.
Bro, doctors
And
would prescribe them
Yes,
to people.
Marlboro are the ones, you know.
You know?
They're better than whatever. They're healthier.
Fake battle, real war.
Fake battle.
Real war.
That's Pearl Harbor. Like, you know what I mean?
It's
Pearl
not that
Harbor.
one,
Yeah.
but that's also one of them.
Okay.
That's the concept I'm
What's
saying.
another one?
But I mean, the Japanese don't say that that they went for it. Supposedly
their
Pearl
pride,
Harbor.
because of their pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So the conspiracy: the Gulf of Tonkin incident of August 2nd, 1964, was faked to provoke American support for the Vietnam War.
Yeah. That's easy.
Easy, bro.
That's easy
Right?
stuff. Easy stuff.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna read it. There is alien evidence in the American Southwest.
Southwest Amazon.
So in ET,
Or American,
so
like
the
America or South
conspiracy,
America?
You know
ET is
what,
buried
bro?
in the desert of New Mexico.
No.
New Mexico.
No.
Well, that's where
Alien
they-
is something not from here.
Area 51.
Okay, this one's
is
fucking with
located.
us.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's aliens.
Yeah.
Or I'll put it in brackets.
Yeah.
Okay. The truth. This one is real. The Atari video game E.T., the extraterrestrial, failed so miserably that the company buried unsold cartridges in a desert landfill.
So it's real.
yeah, there's aliens in the new. You know what I mean?
Oh man. So if someone
All right.
finds Dumbledore's fucking beard somewhere, like he
Harry
existed.
Potter was real.
Okay, I'll give you
Yeah.
2 more and that's it.
Right.
All right. The Illuminati and the US government.
That's real.
Okay, a secret society that rules the world, the Illuminati, and the US National Security Agency, the NSA, are in cahoots. Yeah?
Yeah.
We're here to tell you that a link does in fact exist.
I don't even know how that's still a conspiracy.
Because, you know, there's no like real evidence, right? There's evidence fucking everywhere.
Bro,
you
if
open
I
your
could
eyes and
find
look.
evidence of Caliph now, like anyway, they hide everything, you know. But as we said, Mr. Elon is trying to help the algorithms and get real information out there.
So apparently, try this out, Chris.
What?
Type Illuminati backwards into a web browser. So Itanimuli,
You want to spell it out for me?
ITAN,
ITAN
IMU,
IMU.
MULLI.
Just that, yeah?
What's that?
National Security Agency. NSA. First thing that comes up.
Why is that?
It's not even
It's probably-
it's not even a sponsorship.
It's probably
It
some
is-
hacker. It's like,
Rumor has it this elite society includes tons of famous personalities, actors, actresses, and performers. Meanwhile, the royal family is in a league of their own since there are 18 insane conspiracy theories about the royal family that maybe we'll get into on the next one.
Yeah,
The
man.
next
Let's
episode.
go on the royal family, bro.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh, wow.
A bit of a tidbit. I think the queen that just died was Elizabeth. Who was before that?
Her father.
No, another
Victoria.
queen. Victoria.
Yeah.
So Victoria, she was such a gangster that at some point she was the queen of the British Empire. The queen of or king of the German was her cousin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole family
The
were the
whole
royal.
world.
They're Germans.
We're
the
related.
whole world, she was the head of the family.
Yeah, yeah.
She was the oldest person of the
She
family.
married-
and she
everyone
married everyone. That was
Yeah.
her genius.
They're Germans.
She strategically married off offsprings of this guy
Yep.
and that guy
You know
and this
who-
guy and that guy,
Bro.
and she controlled the
There-
whole fucking world.
There's a very famous photo just before World War One with all the royal families in the world, all the leaders and shit, and they're all cousins.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
they're all fucking
They're
cousins.
all
It's
cousins.
a family thing.
It's a whole
You
family.
know,
yeah.
they're Germans, right?
Bro, it's-
You know who else is German?
The Rothschild.
Trump.
a German heritage.
German.
Bro, I've got a German heritage.
Yeah.
Like, it's not so weird.
Trump is also German.
But
His dad's German. They're immigrants from Germany, or his mum.
Yeah, we're definitely not from Germany, us two.
No.
we're Arabs.
Yeah, we're
Middle
Middle
Eastern.
East. Yeah, for sure.
I've got German heritage.
We can see
well,
that.
you're like Hitler's wet dream.
No, I'm not. I'm not blue-eyed.
Near enough, Chris. Fucking hell, man.
Nah, I'm not that
Tall,
close.
blonde, you know. Ice Spice
Yeah,
Kids.
that's
You know?
what they want.
I'm not blonde.
No, but you could do it.
Well, yes.
Well, you're more
everybody can
blonde
be
than
blonde.
light than us.
I'm lighter.
If you know, you go in the sun a bit, get your hair, put some lemon in there, you look the same.
Lemon, eh?
Yeah, you know, bleach out. Canada tried to develop gaydar.
Yeah.
So how?
You know Canada's gay, right?
Yeah.
Like the whole country. That's where, I'm sorry, I like Canada, but that's where all this LGBTQ stuff is coming from.
Oh, and
They're
Trump
really
hates
pushing
It's
them.
not
for
even
it.
America.
Trump hates-
That's what I was saying
yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
It's not America. It's these guys. It's the French.
All right, listen to this.
It's the French.
It's the
All right,
French.
Listen to this.
No one likes
this
the
is,
French.
This
Theo Von.
is, yeah, but this is the opposite of what that is.
All right.
So the conspiracy is the Canadian government was so paranoid about homosexuality that it developed a gaydar machine. Okay? The truth. It really happened. In the 1960s, the government hired a university professor to develop a way to detect homosexuality in federal employees.
With one question, do you
He came up with a machine that measured pupil dilation in response to same-sex erotic imagery.
Oh,
they made them watch
stop
porn
it,
and they watched their
bro,
eyes,
any horny
the
man.
dilation.
Put that to Jamie, right? Put Jamie to watch that.
Like,
before he hasn't fucked for 1 month. Watch him.
Bro,
watch him be gay.
The Canadian government used it to exclude or fire more than 400 men from
man.
civil service, the military, and the Mounties.
Apparently, he goes home to his wife. What happened? I got fired. Why? Apparently, I'm gay.
I didn't even know. Like, I guess I'll see you later.
I watched the video, my eye twitched, and now I'm gay.
Oh no!
The good old days where your boss showed you porn.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wouldn't you know if you were like these people that say that I didn't know I was gay?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you telling me that you never like once stumbled upon something and you felt like a little twinge in your balls and you're like, ooh.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, what's that?
Or when you're watching porn, you're looking at him instead of her.
Yeah,
the
like
whole time.
They're saying.
You finish the video, you come, you're like, wow, I didn't look at her one bit. That's how you know.
So Canada went from being extremely homophobic to like the leaders.
I'm telling you, those 400 men,
they
made a cult.
Yeah.
They made a cult.
For sure.
And 60 years later, their mission came
And you know
true.
what? They were perfect because Canada's such a nice place, good economy, blah, blah, blah. They had a good, they were like, they'll listen to us. You know, we've got enough power to make this movement, you know, to make this fucking thing a real thing. And here we are today. Trump hates them because of this. Yeah, it did work.
Anyway.
Woo!
So there you go. Those are a few little conspiracies for you. Some weird shit out there.
I wish Tupac was alive.
These were all ones that turned out to be true, yeah. All of them were true. So like there's actual evidence of it.
We said nothing about conspiracy in this episode.
We said facts.
Nothing. We we generalized facts.
Yeah.
But we didn't. What we said is happening.
Yeah. This is all real.
It's all happening.
Stuff.
We'll bring another nice conspiracy. Next one. We'll bring the one you said, and we'll bring with all these fucking dead people, those famous people that are living on an island somewhere.
What, Elvis?
What, Tupac, Elvis?
Well, Elvis is too old now, and Bob Marley.
Elvis died when he was, 50 something, and that was in, the 70s?
Yeah. He would be in his late 80s now.
It could still
Bob
be
Marley,
kicking about. It could still be kicking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But
on the toilet,
you know
bro.
what, bro?
On the toilet, bro. Fuck.
Taking a shit, bro. The king of everything.
Fuck.
Huh? The king of kings. You know what?
It was really bad in bed, apparently.
Bro, Well, he didn't have to be good.
No, it was Elvis.
It's like if I can make money without working, then I'm just gonna make money without working. So he gets girls without working.
Yeah, and
he don't have to work.
He had the little penchant for the little young ladies,
bro,
huh?
There's one thing.
You like them young.
Yes.
Like too young. Elvis.
He was 15 when he.
No,
she was 15, bro.
She was 14.
And he married her,
when she was like 17, 18.
He pre-ordered her.
Yeah.
Pre-ordered her, let her cook a little bit, and then he married her. But while she was cooking, he tested
He was having takeout.
Yeah.
And testing how.
Oh.
Yeah.
And dipping the finger.
Well, you need to test to see if you're on the right. You know
so
what?
on that note.
Let's leave it there. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and go fuck yourselves. Bye.